Hey everyone, it's Money Mindset here. Saving money, it's about as much fun as a root canal, right? But what if I told you there's one simple trick that could completely change your savings game? This is about setting yourself up for success, step by step, and actually achieving those financial goals you've been dreaming of. So buckle up, because we're diving deep into the world of savings, and trust me, this is one rabbit hole you actually want to go down. Alright, so first things first, we gotta talk goals. And no, I don't mean those vague New Year's resolutions like save more money that we all forget about by February. I'm talking about specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals. Think of it like this. If you're going on a road trip, you wouldn't just hop in the car and start driving without knowing where you're going, would you? You'd end up in, well, who knows where, probably lost and frustrated. So, let's say you want to buy a house in 5 years, and you need a $50,000 down payment. That's your big, hairy, audacious goal. But to get there, you need to break it down into smaller, more manageable chunks. Maybe you aim to save $833 per month. See, that's specific, it's measurable, and most importantly, it feels a lot less daunting than that big, scary $50,000. And here's the thing about setting clear goals. It's not just about the numbers, it's about the why. Okay, now that we've got our goals sorted, let's talk strategy. It's not just about having goals. It's about having a plan to achieve them. And the first rule of Savings Club is, pay yourself first. This means prioritizing your future financial security over immediate wants. I know, it sounds like something your grandma would say, but hear me out. This timeless advice has helped countless people build wealth over time. Think of it like this. Your money is your employee, and every month it shows up at your door ready to work. You need to give it a job that benefits you in the long run. Now, most people, they let their money walk all over them. They don't take control, and their money ends up being spent on things that don't contribute to their financial goals. They pay their bills, they go shopping, they eat out, and by the end of the month, their poor, overworked money is completely spent. It's a cycle that leaves them feeling frustrated and stuck, and then they wonder why they can't seem to save a dime. But not you. You're going to break this cycle and take charge of your financial future. No, you're smarter than that. You understand the importance of being proactive with your money. You're going to be the boss of your money. You're going to tell it where to go and what to do, ensuring it works for you and not the other way around. So as soon as you get paid, before you even think about spending a single dollar, you're going to take a portion of your income and set it aside for your savings goals. This habit will set the foundation for your financial success. This is non-negotiable. It's like paying rent, but instead of going to your landlord, it's going straight to your future self. Think of it as an investment in your future happiness and security. Now, how much you choose to pay yourself is up to you, but a good rule of thumb is to start with 10% of your income and gradually work your way up to 20% or more. This way, you can build a solid financial cushion over time. Alright, let's talk about automation, baby. And no, I'm not talking about self-driving cars or robot butlers, although those would be pretty sweet. I'm talking about automating your savings. Because let's be honest, we're all busy people, and remembering to manually transfer money to our savings accounts every month, well, it's about as fun as watching paint dry. So here's where technology comes in to save the day. Most banks these days allow you to set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account. It's like setting your savings on autopilot. You choose the amount, you choose the frequency, and boom. Just like that, you're building your financial fortress without even lifting a finger. Think of it like this. It's the financial equivalent of meal prepping. You spend a few hours on a Sunday cooking up a big batch of healthy meals for the week, and then you're set. No more scrambling for takeout after a long day. No more blowing your budget on expensive lunches. Well, automated savings is the same concept, but for your money. All right, folks, get ready to put on your detective hats, because it's time to play a little game I like to call, Where the Hell Did My Money Go? Because let's be honest, we've all been there. We've all had those moments of confusion and frustration. You get to the end of the month, you check your bank account, and you're left wondering how you managed to spend your entire paycheck on, well, seemingly nothing. It's like your money just vanished into thin air. But fear not, my friends, because I'm about to let you in on a little secret tracking your expenses. Yes, it's time to take control. That's right, we're going to channel our inner Sherlock Holmes and get to the bottom of your spending habits. We'll uncover the mystery of where your money is going. Now, I know what you're thinking. Claudia, that sounds about as much fun as a tax audit, but bear with me. But trust me, it's not as scary as it sounds. In fact, it can be quite enlightening and even empowering. These days, there are tons of apps and tools that make tracking your spending easier than ever. It's like having a personal assistant for your finances. You can link your bank accounts, categorize your transactions, and see exactly where your money is going. Every dollar, every cent accounted for. It's like having a personal finance GPS, guiding you towards your savings goals. You'll know exactly where you stand and where you're headed. And here's the thing. Once you start tracking your expenses, you'll be amazed at what you discover. Those daily lattes? They might be costing you more than you think. They're adding up to a small fortune. Those impulse Amazon purchases? They can really add up over time. Yeah, they're not doing your bank account any favors, but with a little detective work, you can turn things around. Budgeting, not as scary as it sounds. Okay, let's talk about budgeting. I know, the dreaded B word. It's right up there with moist and crotch on the list of words that make people cringe. But here's the thing, budgeting doesn't have to be a soul-crushing exercise in deprivation. In fact, it can actually be empowering. Think of it like this. A budget is not about restricting your freedom. It's about giving you the freedom to spend your money on the things that truly matter to you. It's about making conscious choices about where your money goes, instead of letting it slip through your fingers like sand. Now, there are a million different budgeting methods out there, but the one I always recommend is the 50/30/20 rule. It's simple, it's effective, and it doesn't require a PhD in finance to understand. Here's how it works. You divide your after-tax income into 3 categories. 50% for your needs, 30% for your wants, and 20% for your savings and debt repayment. Unleash the power of savings apps and tools. All right, folks, it's the 21st century, which means there's an app for everything. And yes, that includes saving money. Gone are the days of manually tracking your expenses in a spreadsheet or stuffing cash into a piggy bank. These days, there are tons of amazing apps and tools that can help you save money, manage your finances, and achieve your financial goals faster than ever before. First up, we've got the micro-investing apps. These little guys are like the Robin Hood of savings. They let you invest your spare change, round up your purchases to the nearest dollar, and put your money to work in the stock market. It's a great way to dip your toes into investing without having to risk a lot of money. Then we've got the budgeting apps, which are like having a personal finance assistant in your pocket. They track your spending, categorize your transactions, and give you a real-time snapshot of your financial health. Celebrate the small wins. You deserve it. All right, let's talk about something that often gets overlooked when it comes to personal finance: celebrating the small wins. These small victories are the stepping stones to your larger financial goals. Because let's be honest, saving money can be a long and winding road, and it's easy to get discouraged along the way, especially if you're laser-focused on the finish line. The journey can feel endless, and the sacrifices can sometimes seem overwhelming, but here's the thing. It's important to acknowledge and celebrate your progress, no matter how small it may seem. Each step forward is a testament to your dedication and hard work. Did you manage to stick to your budget for an entire month? High five. That's a significant achievement that shows your commitment to your financial health. Did you finally pay off that credit card debt? Pop the champagne. You've just lifted a huge weight off your shoulders. Did you resist the urge to impulse buy that ridiculous thing you definitely didn't need? Treat yourself to a fancy latte. It's a small reward for your self-control and discipline. Listen, I'm not saying you should go out and blow your entire savings account every time you hit a milestone. That would be counterproductive. But it's important to acknowledge your hard work and to give yourself permission to enjoy the journey. These small celebrations keep you motivated and make the process more enjoyable. Because here's the thing, when you celebrate your wins, big or small, it releases dopamine in your brain. This chemical boost is essential for maintaining your motivation. And dopamine, my friends, is the feel-good chemical that keeps you motivated and on track. It helps you stay focused and driven towards your goals. So go ahead, give yourself permission to celebrate those small wins. Each celebration is a reminder of how far you've come and a motivator for the journey ahead. So there you have it, folks, the not-so-secret formula for mastering your savings goals. Remember, it's all about setting clear goals, paying yourself first, automating your savings, tracking your expenses, creating a budget that works for you, using technology to your advantage, and celebrating your wins along the way. It might seem overwhelming at first, but trust me, it gets easier with practice. And the rewards? Oh, the rewards are so worth it. Financial freedom, peace of mind, and the ability to achieve your dreams. Those are the things that make all the hard work worthwhile. Now I want to hear from you. What are your best savings tips and tricks? Share them in the comments below, and let's help each other build a brighter financial future.